Openers walking in and the crowd cheering in anticipation. Pace bowler into the attack. There must be some nerves as the batsman is set to face his first ball. Good shot for a single. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Turned away for a single. I tell you what, the slow ball won't be a bad option on this pitch. Oh, he lost control of the ball completely. 5 wides. Missing his line there. Wide signalled. By signalled. Very good running between the wickets. That was a poor throw. Needs to be a lot more accurate. He decided to bowl that from round the wicket. Squeeze a single there, good running. Down. The ball will come nicely onto the bat. We have the match referee and both the captains in the centre. captain has won the toss and selected to field first. These players will be taking the field today. Both teams look balanced and eager to perform.
Ladies and gents, please stand up for the national anthems.
Welcome everyone to this wonderful venue. We have the umpires walking out with the new ball in their hand. Openers walking in and the crowd cheering in anticipation. Pace bowler into the attack. There must be some nerves as the batsman is set to face his first ball. Good shot for a single. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Turned away for a single. I tell you what, the slow ball won't be a bad option on this pitch. Oh, he lost control of the ball completely. 5 wides. Missing his line there. Wide signalled. By signalled. Very good running between the wickets. That was a poor throw. Needs to be a lot more accurate. Decided to bowl that from round the wicket. Squeeze a single there, good running.
To be an expensive one, 22 for 1.
अब तपाई पनि क्याच गर्नुहोस् टेशोम फाइबरनेटको क्याच the big offer.
Down. Ball will come nicely onto the bat.
Energy drill. Energy for all occasions. Now, in cricket, more record special edition.
We have the match referee and both the captains in the centre.
किन्नुहोस् 400 मा मात्र रु 50 मा.
Sombal coming.
Captain has won the toss and selected to field first. These players will be taking the field today. Both teams look balanced and eager to perform.
Ladies and gents, please stand up for the national anthems.
Considered 11 runs and picked up 1 wicket. And Sompal, talking about Sompal, Sachin, he was there, part of the team in 2014. Now he's there in the part of the team in 2024. What a moment for this man.
Down. The ball will come nicely onto the bat.
History for Sompal Kami. Qualified only twice.
We have the match referee and both the captains in the centre. Captain has won the toss and selected to field first. These players will be taking the field today. Both teams look balanced and eager to perform.
Ladies and gents, please stand up for the national anthems.
The idea was right.
Welcome everyone to this wonderful venue. We have the umpires walking out with the new ball in their hand. Openers walking in and the crowd cheering in anticipation. Pace bowler into the attack. There must be some nerves as the batsman is set to face his first ball.
Good over to start with. First over conceded only 3 runs.
Good shot for a single. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match.
Summer हुन्छ अझ बढी रिफ्रेशिङ किन्नुहोस् 400 ml मात्र रु 50 मा
So Dipender Singh ID been brought in, and 4 changes in the first 4 overs. Interesting ploy this by Rohit Paudel. He's already used 3 bowlers, and Dipender Singh ID will be his fourth. 26 for 1. It may also be because Mark Dayal is a left-handed batter, and Dipender Singh ID loves bowling against the left-handers. It looks there is a certain turn for the spinners. That came back in straight. No, says the umpire. Was there bat involved? Yeah, there was bat involved. That's exactly what umpire is telling Dipender Singh ID. And that's the only thing that could have saved Mark Dayal.
Well, Rohit focusing on matchups. There's a left-handed batsman out there in the crease, just bringing his off spinner. Oh, there was bat involved.
That's the only thing that could have saved the batter. A wild heave this. Johnson Charles has realized that his team needs a go on in the power play overs. They've struggled in the power play overs. But not this time. Has compensated to that dot delivery beautifully. This Johnson Charles has smashed one out of the park. It was bowled full. And the kind of form Johnson Charles is in, he will not miss them. High, and handsome.
Well, this is what we are talking about throughout the series. The reach of Johnson Charles. You just pitch it a bit ahead, he would go after you.
Smashes this right in front. A 4 to follow up that massive 6. He doesn't like being dominated. Johnson Charles, just as he saw Sompal coming, putting in pressure, and Dipender Singh ID bowling a couple of dot deliveries. This was a shorter one. Smashed down the ground. Was a short arm jab. He's a very powerful man. Oh, he's treating Dipender Singh ID with some force now. Another one that goes out of the park. Was much flatter this time, and a big over this for the West Indies A team. 17 runs coming off it. A big over. Pressure release as well. 4 gone, 43 for 1.
32 जडीबुटी युक्त कपाल झर्न नदिने नयाँ कपाल बार्ने श्रीकेश जडीबुटी आयुर्वेदिक हेयर ऑयल
Kibu Energy Drink. Energy for all occasions. Now in 330 ml World Record Special Edition.
समर हुन्छ अझ बढी रिफ्रेशिङ किन्नुहोस् 400 ml मात्र रु 50 मा
जसले गुणस्तर बुझ्छ
उसले ITPF नै रोज्छ।
ITPF, a complete plumbing solution.
Sunflower sunflower oil, मायाले बाँधेको स्वाद।
Sompal Kami will bowl another over, his second. It's coming over the wicket now. Good delivery this. He was anticipating a slow one, Mark Dayal. Sompal was a touch quicker. And this was that 6 off the last ball of Dipender Singh INDIES over. Flat. Into the stands. That was hit ferociously by Johnson Charles, who's moved on to 21 of 12. Scored a 50 yesterday, 100 in the previous match. Oh, bowled him inside edge. The leg stump has gone for a walk, and Sompal Kami has sent Mark Dayal home. Beautiful delivery this.
A brilliant delivery from Sompal Kami. Was just targeting his pads of Dayal. The ball just came nipping back in. A brilliant seam position. The wicket went flying. Celebration from this man, Sompal Kami, says it all. And now if Sompal Kami gets the wicket in his first 2 overs, he will be in that rhythm.
Nepal needed this wicket. Now certainly the pressure on Johnson Charles, they can apply more pressure, the Nepali bowlers. They're checking the front foot, no ball. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear. Umpire asked for the front foot no ball check very late. I think this is a no ball. Was there anything behind the crease? Mark Dayal is walking back in. The decision still not given. The question is there anything behind that line there? I believe no. A no ball has been signalled. Oh dear. No ball. Will be a free hit. So the celebration of the Nepali team lasted not even for a minute. Good decision to review that by umpire Buddhi Pradhan. Sompal will have to bowl an extra ball, and it will be a free hit. Very wide. It's gone for 5 wide. Oh, what's happening here? Sompal, just back after his celebration, realized that it was a no ball in which he got that wicket. Had to bowl an extra delivery, and that to a free hit. Trying to bowl a bouncer a little too wide. In fact, very wide. Very wide. The stump was dislodged. Everybody celebrated. But the thing that concerns Nepal is it was a no ball. Bowls him again, the crowd excited, but was a free hit. So twice in this over, Sompal has bowled Mark Dayal, but none of them count.
Well, a bit of unlucky there, Sompal. Brilliant delivery to dismiss Dayal in the first. No ball that he bowled.
Hits the stump. It doesn't matter because it was a free hit. No damage done whatsoever for the West Indian team. 49 for 1, 4.2 overs. They're getting a good go now. The West Indian team, 49 for 1, 4.2 overs. They're getting a good go now. 50 comes up. in good time too. Only 27 balls taken by West Indies, 8 to get to their 50. Another good start for them in the power play. They were struggling at one point of time, and then that massive over of Dipender Singh ID, which costed Nepal 17 runs, has got West Indies the momentum.
Well, one positive thing today that we could just see in Sompal over is that he is looking in good rhythm today. Bowling according to the plan, according to the field set. According to the plan, according to the field set.
Good ball this time. Good ball this time. You talked about rhythm. I absolutely agree. Sompal Kami looks a much better bowler today. He's been training really hard. Spends a lot of time in the gym. He's a fitness freak, really. Sompal Kami. He's been training really hard. Spends a lot of time in the gym. He's a fitness freak, really. Another Yorker. Johnson has moved on to 22 of 14. Plenty of drama in this over. Nepal celebrated. They thought that they got their second wicket. Not to be, was called a no ball. And how good was that decision to go for a referral by umpire Buddhi Pradhan? You criticize umpires so often for the error in judgment. We'll have to give it to the umpire this time, and Mark Dayal would be thanking umpire big time. Another single. Another single. A very eventful over. 5 gone, 52 for 1. Another single. Another single. A very eventful over. 5 gone, 52 for 1. Another single. Very eventful over. 5 gone, 52 for 1.
Kibu Energy Drink. Energy for all occasions. Now in 330 ml World Record Special Edition.
समर हुन्छ अझ बढी रिफ्रेशिङ किन्नुहोस् 400 ml मात्र रु 50 मा अब तपाई पनि क्याच गर्नुहोस् समर हुन्छ अझ बढी रिफ्रेशिङ किन्नुहोस् 400 ml मात्र रु 50 मा अब तपाई पनि क्याच गर्नुहोस् समर हुन्छ अझ बढी रिफ्रेशिङ किन्नुहोस् 400 ml मात्र रु 50 मा अब तपाई पनि क्याच गर्नुहोस् समर हुन्छ अझ बढी रिफ्रेशिङ किन्नुहोस् 400 ml
Ball by Dipender Singh ID that went for 17 runs.
Well, do you reckon this is a good move? Just trying to stick with the medium pacer because it's a bit of overcast condition out here in TU.
Nepal conceded 25 extras in the previous match. I used 25 extras in T20. This is that ball in which Sompal was able to get a wicket, but that's the reason he had to re-bowl it and was denied of that wicket. How costly will that no ball be? This is where Pratisisi can be dangerous. He's not very pacey, but sometimes the batters can be in two minds. They think that Pratis is much shorter than what he actually is with his length. We saw the same approach put in by the Ireland Wolves. The Ireland batters were already on the back foot, almost premeditated, trying to pull Pratisisi, and they lost their wicket being bowled. Good change of pace.
Good change in pace and good planning there from Pratis. They're just trying to target the pads and the stumps. For Dayal, the plan has been clear from Sompal and Pratis. getting that ball to come back in, Pratish GC. And he's very dangerous, as Sachin was talking about, the length that is bowling, short of good length deliveries. Batsman would be trying to be premeditated to just stay in the back foot and play those shots to Pratish. He's been in the circuit around the national cricket team for a long period of time, and such an improvement we have seen in this youngster.
And Johnson, a much relaxed man today. He's got into the West Indies squad for the World Cup. 53 for 1, and Kushal Bhurtel now stretching his arms. He believes that he is a proper all-rounder now. Got some lovely wickets as well in the series. Another cutter, another slow delivery. Only 1 run conceded off the first 5 balls by Pratish CC. Was a similar scenario in the first over of his as well. Gave away 5 wide, and that's what destroyed his first over reading. So the final ball of the power play over is coming up. Up in the air. Was played uppishly. Lucky for Johnson, the ball did not travel straight to the fielder there. A brilliant over there.
So the power play, Kushal Bhurtel brought into the attack. But a brilliant, absolutely brilliant over there by Pratish GC. Young man, the last over of power play. He's talking about he has been in the circuit with the team for a long period of time. We haven't seen such an improvement in this young man, Pratish GC. Kushal Bhurtel is having a decent tournament with the ball. But the Nepali fan would be expecting him to come back in form with the bat. And there's a change in the commentary box. I'd like to welcome Manish. A very good afternoon, Manish.
Good afternoon, Ayush. Hello, everybody. It has been a mixed bag of the first power play, with 54 on board for West Indies A, losing a wicket. That was a brilliant catch by Rohit Paudel at covers of Sagar Dakal. You know, there's a saying, anything that Rohit touches turns to gold. That is the kind of form that Rohit is in at the moment.
Well, he's having a Midas touch out there. Kushal Bhurtel has picked up 4 wickets in the series so far. This time just trying to play that reverse shot to Kushal. And he has been very economical. If you look at the way he has bowled, he has just considered 22 runs in one game, 23 in another one. Just not picked up the wicket, but conceded just 14 runs. He has been economical. He's been bowling those consistent line and length, and this is a positive side. If you're moving on to the T20 World Cup.
Absolutely, Ayush. The wicket is also suiting the kind of bowling that Kushal has been doing. He bowls slower in the air, and like I said always, the odd balls he's able to get those turns, you know, with those variations of the flippers and the googlies. So yeah, he's been very economical. He's not given those easy runs. It's an advantage for Nepal to have him as a bowler.
Just played softly. One thing is about Kushal Bhurtel bowling that we talk about is mixing those deliveries. He's going for those leg spinners. He's bowling those googlies, just varying his pace in the air. Sometimes it's just coming in quick with those googlies. This time offered some room. They are just staying there in the back foot. They are looking for two. Johnson Charles running towards the danger end, but he'll make it easily. 6 runs conceded off this over. End of 7 overs. West Indies A 59. That brilliant catch, Manish. How would you define this catch? Anything that Rohit Kumar Paurel is touching, it is turning out to be a gold. This is a screamer. Look at his concentration. He was just looking at the ball. Timed his jump perfectly. Captain Rohit. Fantastic Paurel. After end of 7 overs, West Indies A 59 for. Form of Kadeem Aline, and after that they're just trying to build that partnership, but Dayal is struggling in the middle. And Sagar Dhakal coming back in, and yes, the Sagar's touch has once again produced the wicket for Nepal. Slower through the air, Johnson just trying to stay in the back with just trying to play with that soft hand straight into the hands of Sagar Dhakal, and this man strikes again.
And the danger man goes Johnson for 24. Sagar knows. Sagar has the knack of getting those wickets.
Jesse just using that popping crease, this time not coming on with that flatter trajectory, just ball with that straight arm. This time just a bit quicker through the air. Johnson just trying to stay in the back and punch the ball, but good thinking, and yes, he's delighted. The big man, Johnson Charles, has to depart. It's 59 for 2.
अब तपाईं पनि क्याच गर्नुहोस्
Where? The first catch of Sagar Dakal, the second one too of Sagar Dakal by Rohit Paudel, the skipper.
West Indies A 60 for 3.
सकली तोरीको तेलमा सधैँ राग आउँछ र त्यो राग शुद्ध धारा तोरीको तेलमा सधैँ रहिरहन्छ। याद राख्नुहोस्, सबै तेल धारा तोरीको तेल जस्तो शुद्ध चाहिँ नहुन सक्छ।
NS चिन्ह प्राप्त शुद्ध तोरीको तेल धारा।
मुटु चाहिन्छ, मुटु।
The new man in is Athanaz. And once again, Athanaz was trying to be in the back foot and play that shot.
Athanase, we have seen him coming, opening the innings in the previous games, but today he has come down at number 5. What do you feel, Ayush, could be this change in the batting order?
Well, I was surprised when I saw Kadim Helin starting to pair with Johnson Charles. He is much of a bowler, Kadim Helin. Good thinking. The new man in is Rostin Chase. They have brought in a slip. Sagar is getting that hint of turn from the wicket. This is a good captaincy, attacking captaincy from Rohit.
Absolutely, Ayush. This over we have seen Sagar wearing his pace. He's bowling those quicker ones, he's bowling those slower ones in the air. Usually the ones that he bowls slow, we are able to see he's getting those turned.
Offered some room. The skipper Rostin Chase outside the off stump. A wicket, 2 wicket in this over. You could just see this. Offered some room, just placed it. There's no fielder out there. The boundary of the last delivery. After the end of 8 over, West Indies A 65 for 3.
अब तपाईं पनि क्याच गर्नुहोस् टेस्ट होम फाइबरनेटको क्याच द बिग अफर।
And talking about Athanaz, we have seen him opening the innings with Johnson Charles in the previous matches. But if you look at Elik Athanaz, generally he's a middle order batsman. He bats at number 6 in the domestic circuit, playing for the domestic matches in West Indies. They have been promoting this youngster. Once again, a good delivery, just targeting the pads of Athanaz. He's the new man in. You do not want to offer that room to the new man in to just get that touch.
Coming back to Kushal, I think he's growing in confidence with his bowling these days. He is every match, he seems to be getting high in confidence. I'm sure with the kind of bowling that he's bowling, I should back him to get the confidence in the batting as well. 66 for 3 after 8.2 overs. Kushal Bhurtel to continue, and look at the fans there. Aren't they amazing, Ayush?
Well, the 12th men for Nepali cricket, they've been there through the thicks and thins of Nepali cricket. They have been there supporting their heroes. And cricket is something that has brought happiness in this country. This time offered some room. That was a loose delivery.
That was loose, and Rostin Chase probably thought he might bowl a little bit quicker, but that was slow in the air. Again, that beat him. That's well bowled again by Kushal. Just goes for a 1. What I liked about Sompal also today, Ayush, is, the length that he varied today. Yes, he did go for those runs where, he bowled those no ball. Unfortunately, the one that he got the batsman bowled was a no ball. But overall, he bowled pretty good in today's game so far. That's well bowled by Kushal yet again.
And this is the thing that we're talking about. He has been consistent with his line and length. He's been practicing hard. If you look at Prime Minister's Cup, he was struggling a bit to find that line and length. He picked up 6 wickets in Prime Minister's Cup. He had a decent economy rate playing for the Nepal Police Club. And he has been consistent. One positive thing about Kushal Bhurtel, if you look in the past, is that he has been hitting those right areas. Once again, forcing Hatanas to stay in the back foot. Somehow being there in the dual mind. Another brilliant over from Kushal Bhurtel. 5 runs coming off this over. After the end of 9th over, West Indies is 70 for 3. Tuning in from the Chova end, and he has been good today. He's been able to hit those right line and length. Pratish CC balled 2 overs, but just conceded 12 runs. And positive thing is bowling according to the field set. You know that Pratish don't have that pace, but one good thing if you look at Pratish from the first over is that he's been bowling a bit full in the good length areas.
Yes, Ayush, and Pratish very well knows his limitation, the pace. He does not have the pace, what usually a fast bowler would expect. Yet again, the slower one, trying to bowl that jogger, turned to a low full toss. Pratish has been decent, I would say, in the initial overs, but later on, he gets picked up by the batsman very easily, and especially in this series we have seen that he has gone for a lot of runs in the end overs because he doesn't have that kind of variations. Probably I feel he does have that good odd yorkers that he bowls. He surprises the batsman by bowling those odd yorkers. That's driven down to the covers for a boundary. That was a brilliant drive. It's a standing drive to the covers.
This is the experience of Rostin Chase. You would not consider it as a bad delivery either. It was in a good length area. He was targeting the stumps. There was a fielder being placed therein. This kind of similar kind of delivery. The placement, the shot was tremendous.
So far, Ayush, this has been a good outing for Nepal in today's game. Especially considering that they're leaving for the World Cup today after the game. So I hope the team Nepal wins today and goes on a positive note to the World Cup.
Well, this series has been a good series, though Nepal have lost this series, but they have so much of learning points in this series. Adding variations, the batting order, they've been trying to fix that. He's hitting the deck really hard today to get that bounce from the wicket. Still want Sompal Kami to just chip in 1 overs because he's your prime bowler and he's not getting that full quota of overs. Manish.
True, I totally agree with you, Ayush. I would love Sompal to bowl his full quota of 4 overs, because we have seen him bowl only the new ball, odd ones that he comes in to bowl in the 13th or the 14th over. Yes, he is. He has been on the expensive side. He has leaked runs in the death overs. But we got to understand that we are going to the World Cup, and he being the prime bowler for Nepal team, he needs to be given those overs in the death overs, because you can't every time be dependent on Avinash Bora. You need to have the option of Sompal coming in and chipping in with a couple of overs in the end as well.
Indeed, Manish, we have seen Sompal struggling in the death overs, and death over has been a concern for the side. If you look at the T20 series that Nepal has played,
absolutely. We have seen.
We're talking about the next over after the end of 10th over. West Indies a 80 for the loss of 3 wickets.
Farm fresh mango. आपको असली स्वाद.
32 जडीबुटी युक्त कपाल झर्न नदिने नयाँ कपाल बार्ने श्रीकेश जडीबुटी आयुर्वेदिक हेयर ऑयल.
खजुरी ब्रू. जसले गुणस्तर बुझ्छ
उसले
Well, the beautiful TU International Cricket Ground. The team, just see the batting card. Johnson Charles, the dangerous man, is dismissed by Sagar Dakal. Just scored at 24 runs of 20 deliveries, 2 fours and 2 sixes. Kadeem Aline, dismissed by Sagar Dakal. Sagar has been there. 2 brilliant catches from Captain Rohit Kumar Paudel, and Rostin Chase and Alik Athanas now just trying to rebuild that innings, get back that momentum towards themselves. But one decent thing about the West Indies A side so far has been their run rate, that they are moving forward. Well, Sagar Dakal, he is having some good day out here. 2 overs, just conceded 17 runs and picked up 3 wickets. And Pratish DC has been brilliant. The beautiful TU Cricket Ground. Crowd coming in numbers. Well, we have got this look today as a friendly gesture to the West Indies side, and this was planned by our broadcast director. Well, you look decent, Manish. You're looking different today.
Indeed. Well, I was surprised when you called me and said today we are going to be on our dress code is going to be the beach theme. So, yeah, but it's nice, refreshing. Well, coming back to Kushal Burtel now, you know, in anything under 6 of the economy is brilliant actually, and Kushal Burtel, we have seen that particularly in this series, he has been very economical against the mighty West Indians. We got to consider that. He's bowling against not associate nations, but the mighty West Indians. And bowling anything under 6 as economy is very, very good.
Well, indeed, Manish, like we're talking that he just considered 14 runs in one game, 22 runs in the another, and 23 runs the next game. But look at Kushal Burtel that we have been consistently talking about is his consistency with that line and length. It'll bring you that some overs in between. It will always be an additional advantage for the captain when you have got that plenty of bowling options in your team when you are playing a T20.
Absolutely, absolutely. And with Kushal Burtel, rolling his arms in the last couple of series, and not just rolling his arms, but he's been bowling his full quota of 4 overs. That is a very good thing actually for the captain. With Kushal Malla also, so we have regular batsmen who could bowl those 4 overs any day is always an advantage for the team management. We always have a lot of options to choose from. And T20 cricket is all about players who can chip in every department. You got to be good in fielding, you got to be good in your bowling, you got to bat well. So everybody needs to chip in every department. It's not that a bowler can't bat, a batsman can't bowl. You got to chip in.
Indeed, Manish just trying to go for that reverse shot. 3 runs. This over so far, back to dot deliveries. And if you could just if you can just contain some runs in this middle overs, that would certainly create that pressure over the West Indies batting side.
That's so coming back to Kushal's bowling. Anyway, after 11, West Indies A 84 for 3.
Singaidi once again being introduced. Well, if you look at this in the middle overs, they have taken back that momentum towards themselves. Nepali side, they have contained the flow of runs. Both the batsmen Athanaz and Rostin Cheese finding it difficult to go for that big shots.
The first over that Dipendra bowled today, Ayush, if you noticed, he was different. He bowled slower in the air today. Yes, he went for runs, but he tried doing something different. So that's a good sign. You being hit for boundaries in T20 cricket is very normal. I mean, that does not mean that you don't try. You got to keep trying.
A good sense that he was brought in for that left-handed batsman, but a brilliant thinking, just rotated the strike and gave it to Johnson Charles. And after that, Johnson Charles just going after Dipendra Singaidi.
That's yet again you see that Dipendra is not bowling his usual pace. Even this one, he was a little slower in the air. So he's a very smart cricketer, as we all know.
Now, Dipendra would be looking for those dot deliveries just to support the other bowlers from the other end. Rostin Chase once again keeping it away from Rostin, but a brilliant effort out there, but won't be able to stop the ball. Offered some room to Rostin Chase for just keeping ball away from his body. Just stayed back there. A brilliant hand-eye coordination there from the skipper of West Indies A.
It was too short for Rostin Chase to be put down to the square boundary. But that was a brilliant effort by Kushal Burtel. I mean, that's the kind of effort that boost up the confidence of your team members. I'm really impressed with the way Dipendra has changed his style of bowling today. He's been on a slower side today. I'm really liking the way he's wearing today, you know, not the quicker one that he usually comes up with.
Once again, Athanas trying to go for that reverse sweep to Dipendra.